I needed to support this foundation because they were pushing exactly what I wanted to push. Veterans need a place to where they can go, have that sense of purpose, have that sense of belonging. And I think the We Defy Foundation just does that perfectly. I think I got out around 25, 26 years old when I finally got home back to Tucson, Arizona to my mom's house. So mid 20s. For Shark Sports, I was kind of running around different jobs here and there. I worked at a resort doing mini bar refills. I worked at Lowe's working in the hardware department. A few little odds and ends jobs, but what I kind of finally realized is that I was missing a purpose. The important jobs I had in the military and things that I did in the military, it just seemed as I transitioned into the civilian world, I wasn't fulfilling that purpose anymore. And I could feel myself almost falling into I don't want to say a dark place, but a place to where I just wasn't myself anymore. I have a picture and I look at it to this day, and I replicated a military outpost in my mom's backyard. The dirt was there. I built a fire pit. I had my poncho hanging as an awning. I had like a replica of an M4 hanging on the wall. And I look back on that now, the person that I am now, and I was like, oh, maybe I wasn't prepared for what's coming at me. We all have that man, woman ego, that military ego, like I'm good, I'm fine. And now that I can look outside the bubble and look in, I wasn't that fine, whatever you want to call it. And it was pretty rough. And we used to joke about it, and now it's kind of more of a somber thing to us. Like, there's guys out there that are getting out of the military. They are reacting like that. And unfortunately, they don't have a source of support. So I think it's really important that we do get that source of support to everyone. It's offered to everyone, because we don't know we have problems until we get fixed. And then we can look outside that bubble, and then it's like, oh, okay, maybe I could have used some support here. Finding jiu-jitsu happened prior to the military. As I started putting myself in that environment, I realized that the camaraderie was the same as the military. So I started getting sucked into that environment. Once I got out of the military, I was missing something. I was, and I knew what the We Defy Foundation was. I didn't know in detail of really what it did, but I knew what it was. So started training at a local gym down here, stopped doing MMA and just continued in the gi, and I've been doing it ever since. And that's when I met Travis Larson, the current president of We Defy. He lives in Tucson, Arizona here. As I got involved and met Alan Shabaro, Joey Bozic, all the guys, Marvin, Brian, I seen an even deeper camaraderie within that group of people. And then once I started understanding what the organization did, where it came from, where it stood, I knew there was no turning back. I needed to support this foundation because they were pushing exactly what I wanted to push. Veterans need a place to where they can go, have that sense of purpose, have that sense of belonging. And I think the We Defy Foundation just does that perfectly. I can't replicate his speech, but Chris Howder's speech at the gala in Los Angeles, and he started going into these different, my brain, and then when I'm rolling, I'm here, and then there's just certain levels to where he's like, hey, I'm not worried about my bills, I'm not worried about this, I'm not worried about this, I'm in this specific area, and it's almost pure peace. That's almost how it feels. I'll just miss my exit because my mind is just somewhere free, if you will. What We Defy, what jiu-jitsu does is provide a positive reinforcement. Unfortunately, let's just be real about the situation. A lot of the guys come out of the military and they have, maybe alcohol problems, drug abuse problems, whatever it is. And I want to ensure that my friends, my veterans are coming out and they have a positive community to go to, whether it be jiu-jitsu, whether it be fitness, whether it be cycling. I want to make sure that it's something sustainable and something that's making these guys better. I've gone to the bar scenes, I've been to the club scenes, I love going over there and everyone knows my name, it's like cheers, and it's fun, but it also can be destructive, and I see nothing destructive about jiu-jitsu. I see nothing destructive about the We Defy Foundation, continuing to pump myself with positive people, positive images, positive content. It's like social media. Social media is not bad. I choose to look at what I want to look at, and it's the same with my life. I choose to put what I want to put into my daily life, and then that's essentially what I'm going to be giving out as well.